Hi, locker room fans.
Welcome
Guess who's in the
inside
studio?
the locker room.
And we are live. And guess what? Wake her up when September comes because Tega Taga's in the studio. Oh, Tega, don't do that again.
Do what?
Make me have to answer so many questions as the people send messages in.
All these
Day
questions.
after day.
No
after
basket
day,
of
after
fruits or
day,
chocolates. Just
You
questions.
should be paying us for all the questions we answered.
Good morning, everybody.
She's back, guys.
Welcome, Tega.
Don't send me any more messages. Thank you. We brought her back. We did not hold her for ransom. We didn't make you guys pay money. She's back. September is here. Yeah. So Tega, how are you? How was your walkabout in August? How's life?
I'm not sure there was a lot of walking in August.
Well, poor choice of words.
But yeah, I think we're back now. It was a struggle to get here today. Just so you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
alarm didn't go off.
You know, Tega is like a night owl, right? So
But yeah, we're slowly getting back.
get back into the battle, my lady. Yeah.
Very slowly.
They've been waiting for you. All right, we've got tons of stories to bring your way. Make sure you are up on the live stream on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. Leave your comments there as well. There's going to be some. I'll take like a couple of welcome back messages, but then it's on to the sports. And send your WhatsApp messages into 0809 440 and take it to Twitter at Smooth981FM. Teka, so before we do the rundown of the stories, let me just report Pepple to you. So while you were away, Victor Pepple grew some sort of I don't know where he thought arrogance was seeping from his pores, and he started tackling the legends one by one, starting off with the GOAT, Serena Williams, who he said she should just retire.
Why
she's
did people
she's
just-
done for.
She's retired
old enough.
already.
Why
Well,
didn't people just send him out of the locker room?
because I have to
Pepple,
read some
stand
of the
up.
stories for you.
No,
it's
you don't
not
have
that.
to.
You want me to leave?
No, today? Yes.
Shopware?
Go to that corner and
Take out,
stand there.
press
I'll
him
fetch
with
you
your
up.
mic.
Shopware?
I've been waiting for this moment. Don't
Sure.
call my name. She's
Face the wall.
She's the
Now.
only one who can deal with you. She's the only one. And then also because Arsenal has been winning, he just
Oh,
his
yeah.
head has been
Oh,
big.
Let me even tell you how horrible some Arsenal fans are. Some, I would say. They're having a hangout. After 5 games. Hangout. If they win 10 like this, party, they will close the streets. That's it. We are done for.
We've been waiting for the voice of Arsenal fans, so it's okay.
Oh my God. I mean, since the season started, we've been holding things down. We're number 1 on the table.
He's back,
You know,
he's
usually
back.
because our name starts with the alphabet letter A, we've been there and we've not come down to the second position since.
Hey,
Can you
Manchester
beat
United,
that?
please. If there's anything you do for me this weekend, please, I beg of you in the name of the Lord.
This one.
Well, you do know how terrible it would be to be beaten by them. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
but
just
I mean,
putting that out
5
there.
weeks and counting. The last time this happened was in 19.
It's only 5 weeks now.
No,
she's back.
we're still going to do.
She's back. Yeah. Okay. Now for the rundown. Let's do this.
Let's take this rundown.
Okay, so the Super Falcons arrive in Kansas for their USA friendly, and Red Bull could be embarking on an era of domination. That's according to Lewis Hamilton. While Serena in doubles lost at US Open as Azarenka wins grudge match, and Jadon Sancho scores first half winner to pile misery on the Foxes. Chelsea signed forward Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Barcelona, and Sevilla seek revival with tough matchup against Barcelona. Inter are confident ahead of Milan Derby, and Liverpool Derby delight. There you have it. That's what's coming up for you.
All right, and 9-time African champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, have arrived to the United States of America on a 2-match tour with the United States women's national team. In fact, coach Randy Waldrum has picked 4 members of Nigeria's under-20 girls that reached the quarterfinals at the just concluded FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in Costa Rica.
It's not the personnel. Let's just put it out there. But it was great, first of all, that the NFF organized this friendly for the Super Falcons. As at this morning, we heard from the media officers that they are media officer rather that there are 20 players in camp, so it looks like the camp is going to get filled up very quickly. The team is going to play together. It's just all in preparation of the 2023 World Cup that Nigeria have qualified for, and of course the USA. Um, but here's where, I mean, as much as the friendly has been planned, as much as the girls have come in, as much as they've drafted some new players from the under 20 team that was very impressive with their performance, especially in the group stage, uh, into the team, that's not the problem. the The question is Waldrum the guy to take the Super Falcons to the World Cup? My answer is no. But
No?
I'm guessing no.
No.
Those girls play horrible football on that. It is not the girls. Those horrible football on that Waldrum. He's
Yeah, she's back.
terrible.
Yeah, she's
and
back.
there's
She's
no
back.
nice way to put it. You see the girls play, you see them play as a team under him, then you saw the under 20 team play. You're just like, what is Waldrum doing with these women? Like it's unbelievable. But he has a contract, he's under employment, and right now that's not even the NFF's concern. There's an election coming in. And so everybody's just focused on the election. And I think Amajo Pinnick is just like, this is no longer my problem.
It's like you deal with it.
As soon as people elect any president, I'm out of here. Sort it out. He's already looking for money to pay Genoro. There's just not enough money to go around for all these sackings. But yeah, that's the thing that is not impressive. Waldrum was horrible, especially in the African Cup of Nations. Did not allow the media to come near. The players said, Nigerian media is so negative. He talked to everybody else, but Nigerian media is so negative. And then he plays that kind of horrible football. Like, how will you see positivity if you are playing this kind of horrible football? You have to play. I mean, don't you hear how people talk nicely about Pep Guardiola? When you are winning, people talk nicely about. It's the way life is.
Life loves winners.
That means if he's the England coach, he will just leave the place immediately
after one game.
After one game, he will leave the arena because so yeah, not I really I mean I was not around for most of the African Cup of Nations, but yes, not a favorite coach of mine.
Okay, let's just quickly
She's
take
back.
a couple of messages.
Yes,
Up
yes.
on YouTube, LK Aderogba says, I'm so ecstatic. Tegan Tiger is finally back.
Yes, she
Finally,
is.
finally. Also says, one little thing I'm glad for Tega's absence was that she couldn't drag my Chelsea by the hair anyhow. Hopefully, we can gain some form while she's back. And LK Aderogba, for that other message, if we can see your comments, we can see it. Thank you. And Tajuddin, I think it was from Ali Moshe, says, Tega Supreme in the building.
Yes.
Aww.
Nerichelo is also saying, I can't believe Man U is ahead of Chelsea on the log. Arsenal will have real test on Sunday, and if they come out victorious, then we're in for a surprise this season. Wishing
Obama Young success
Oh,
at Chelsea
okay.
is like wishing your ex and your sibling well in their marriage.
I'm with you.
Oh.
That's a nice one.
I like that.
oh, Josh
And
is in
Josh
again.
is in with an ecstatic letter. Dear Tega,
Oh,
welcome back.
thank you.
Hope you're well rested. A few things happened while you were away.
Number
one,
one.
Ini was amazing.
Number 2.
Chopper didn't stop deservedly bullying Peppo.
Number 3.
Peppo attempted betting and lost some money. Good for him for disrespecting Serena.
I didn't see that coming.
And you're now continuing. All I'm trying to say is welcome back. And we missed you a great deal.
Oh, thank you. I miss you too.
Thank
Josh,
you,
nice
Josh,
one, nice
for
one.
keeping count. I like it. All right, let's move on with the stories now. And Lewis Hamilton says Red Bull could be embarking on an era of domination. He knows the feeling because it's similar to what he had with Mercedes. He said the chances are very high that that's already happened. They are already on that way. It's going to be very tough for teams to close that gap. What do you
Yeah,
say?
which makes last season's what I still call a robbery all the more painful, because as soon as that happened to him last season, I was like, with the new engine change, every time there's an engine change, let me just put it out there. They said every time there's an engine change, a different constructor goes up, their own dominance starts. So there was, I mean, Ferrari has had many different eras of dominance, but every time there's a construction change, that a new constructor is coming up. So the last time, with the last hybrid cycle, it was Mercedes that was there, won 8 titles. And now we already knew that there was going to be a change this year. And you can see how Mercedes has struggled. You can see, well, Ferrari struggled. It's not just the new change. They have problems with their personnel that they need to sort out. Their strategy, everything is wrong about Ferrari. I mean, think about it. If you're a driver trying to overtake other cars on the grid, and then the engineer who is sitting in front of a screen that can see everything is not asking you, well, so what do you think we should do? I think we should put these tires on and you should come in now. But I leave it to you to think about it. I'm just like,
Wow.
how are you asking Charles Leclerc in the middle of such a hectic race what the strategy should be? What were you doing pre-race when other teams were having their plan and strategy? So yeah, Ferrari has their own problems, but yeah, there's always going to be someone on top, and Red Bull have clearly come out of this. They're preparing for this, well, 2 years into the last end of that hybrid era, so they're quite there, and they clearly look like the ones that are dominating. And and the way Lewis Hamilton puts it, once you get it right in the first year and you've created that gap, everybody's just playing catch up. You're only going to get faster. Because you already have it on lockdown, everybody's going to play catch up. But he believes his team can catch up because his team is Mercedes. I still think that Red Bull are going to dominate for a while, especially with the way that they really just got on it. Everybody else is trying to, talk to the FIA. Let's change some rules here. Let's bend some rules there. Red Bull are just like, whatever rules, we're good to go.
I love it.
Let's keep it going now.
Yes, your favorite person.
Serena Williams.
Read the story.
She closed one chapter on her epic Grand Slam story at the US Open on Thursday, while Victoria Azarenka triumphed in a politically charged grudge match.
Okay, so let's start from the Victoria Azarenka grudge match. So you know the Russia war, it got on court yesterday because Victoria Azarenka from Belarus was playing against a Ukrainian in costume. And they got to the net and the costume was like, I'm not shaking hands with you. Terrible people. Yeah, he got to court. She was just like, I'm not shaking hands with people. People are the ones that let them to invade my country. I'm not shaking hands with you. And the umpire was just like, what am I supposed to do now? I mean, when the US Open was making the draws, at what point did they think,
I don't understand.
Perhaps this just
the Belarusian versus the Ukrainian.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they can't fix the draws. That's it. There's a random selection. They can't fix the draws. So I'm sure when her name came up, everybody was just waiting to see what happened. But yeah, it was not a pretty thing. And then they got on court and she lost, and it made it even less pretty. But Victoria Azarenka was like, I'm not the one that caused this thing, And she's just very happy-go-lucky, friendly with everybody. Just wants to play her tennis and dance to hip hop. And live her full life, but yeah, because she was having none of it. But that was that on one end. On the other end, Serena and Venus played in the
US double.
in the US doubles. They haven't played together in maybe 4 or 5 years. Yeah, they haven't played together at all as a team. It was Muratoglu that just stopped Serena after one injury that she picked up in doubles. He was like, no more doubles again. But since this is her farewell tour, she decided that she was just going to give it one more go, and it was beautiful for a while, but it was a horrible. I mean, you watched that and you understood why Serena had won 23 slams and Venus was hovering around 7. Because her service, she was clearly the weak link. In fact, there was one particular rally that they're exchanging the rallies with Serena. Then they just realized that let's just leave this one. Let's face Venus.
Why are we struggling with the strong one?
Exactly. Why are we struggling with Serena? Clearly, that's the weak link. I mean, I'm not to put much on Venus, but she also has had her struggles. I mean, a lot of attention has been put on Serena because she has the 23 Grand Slams. She has she has categorically said she's leaving. But Venus herself hasn't played a lot of matches even this year. So and we still don't know what's happening with her. She hasn't sat down with any magazine. She hasn't said anything about her retirement. So of course she's going to be rusty. But yeah, clearly that was done. But they had a brilliant outing, 7-6, 6-4. They even came down from 4-1 in the second set. It looked like they were going to pull the comeback through. Unfortunately, they didn't. But yeah, they're out. But Serena is on tonight in the singles against Alia Tomjanovic, and that for me was shocking because when I saw that her next opponent was Anna Kontaveit, who was seeded number 2 in the world, I was like, this is the bus stop. She's going home. Man,
She
Serena
didn't.
rolled back the
She
years.
didn't.
At 2 a.m., I was just there, did like that. So now I'm going to the gym. I've made up my mind. Can't be letting all these 40-year-olds show me up. But yeah, it was fantastic to see that. Against Tomljanovic, it looks a little easier, the matchup, but Alia can be very tricky. And that's why I'm not writing her off. But yes, Serena is in action tonight, and of course the tickets have gone up again, 150%. The
It's
cheapest
Serena.
ticket is over $500. The cheapest one, that's if you're sitting far, where you still have to use microscope to look.
You can catch one.
You can,
Stand up
yeah.
there is okay.
You might as well be watching from your phone because you can't see
I
that
was
far
in the
down.
court when she was playing. I didn't see anything, but I was breathing
You
the
know,
air.
but exactly, I was there.
Oh.
I was there.
All right, let's take our break. We'll be back with more right here inside the locker room. Yeah, it's a whole world of sports and your messages when we get back.
Your number
Oh my
one
God. Very horrible. The tickets last night, cheap. Tickets today, no. Oh, tickets. But today, while Serena is about to get on course, you can't buy cheap. Because a lot of people didn't even think she was going to go fast. So a lot of people are even buying resale.
Yeah.
So for me, I mean, think about it. The last time they were selling some tickets for $99,000. So think about it. If I bought my ticket before, I'm reselling. I watch her at home. I give you my ticket, collect my 100K,
Wow,
and go.
Serena Williams, give me my money for the year.
I'm telling you, people over 90K.
All right, we're back. Okay, and we are back. Let's get back into the locker room. We got this one in. Afiz saying, "Welcome back, Tega." Oh yeah, I do give away now. Chelsea's Todd Bowley, they excite me like Roman Abramovich.
You should have known. One was a sugar daddy, one is a businessman.
Well, Bosun from Surulere saying Tega is back. Well, no wonder Nadal won.
And okay. She also I said Tega, do give away. We miss you.
No, there was an earlier message.
I know. I'm reading this one
Shepe
because-
Bawoni.
In this economy,
Mo Akpa.
Yeah.
Shobi?
you're asking me if my name is organizing. I'm a rubber girl. I can't say
Okay, so
what
there's
to
also a greeting for you. Tega Wekobi Ro. It says, thank God Tega's holiday went well, and it was when Chelsea was
No.
messing up.
Thank God Tega's holiday was when Chelsea was messing up. The one went well. Okay, we put it like that so that she can know, have her armor on.
And I'm very nice to Chelsea. Actually.
Apparently, they don't think so. The fans do not think so. Anyway, he doesn't say. But now Aubameyang is here to bang in goals. Tega, I support you. Falcons coach na short one, and also can some of these Falconet girls join the Falcons for solidarity and goals? Well, or is it solidity and goal setting?
Yeah,
Okay.
again, like I said, when I watched the under-20 team, I saw some players that could actually make it into the Super Falcons. But I was just like, yeah, it doesn't matter how great the car is. If the driver is going to be running into people, there's no point. It's just still going to be a horrible performance.
And she's saying that Tega going to the gym because of Serena. God punish devil. Tega, please, when is Venus Williams retiring? I beg she can't be deceiving us with her small body now.
She didn't tell us. She hasn't said anything, like I said. So I guess, and there's no noise about her, unlike with Serena that has categorically said what she's doing. So let's wait and see. Maybe after the Serena tour, we'll have a Venus tour.
Padre Pierre up on YouTube says, Tega, welcome back. Please don't do this again. That's all.
Well, happy Tega Supreme is back. My love and loyalty in sport out for 3 teams. 1 Tega Supreme. Are for 3 teams. 1 for Tega Supreme. 2 for Arsenal. 3 the locker room. Welcome back, Tega. I miss you. We really need to look for a clause in the contract that will allow us to sack the Falcons manager.
Yeah.
Olaf is the one that sent that one across.
All right. When you find it, let us know.
Okay, let's get back into it now. And Manchester United continued their revival with a 3rd consecutive victory after Jadon Sancho struck the only goal to keep winless Leicester bottom of the Premier League. But Eric Ten Hag believes that there's still room for improvement.
I'm with him. Yesterday, so I want to say, I don't know how to say this without it sounding funny. They were not pretty, but they were brilliant. Because sometimes brilliant always looks pretty, but it wasn't pretty, but it was brilliant. You could just see the way the defense set up, the way they played, the urgency, the intensity, their willingness to not make that mistake. And if they mistakenly I step back, how somebody quickly closes up. It's just a completely different team than it was, with Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. Not trying to say much about those players, but it just looks completely different. And all the height we talked about Martinez is going to struggle with his lack of height in the English Premier League. He makes up with it for tenacity. Don't try short people. I've been telling you, people have been trying me too much in this place.
We saw what you did to people just some minutes back. We don't try short people.
Don't try short people. But yeah, it's just a completely different Manchester United defense. The problem, there's still a little bit of a struggle in the midfield, but I guess that when they play together over time, they'd find a rhythm and they'd find communication also with the forwards, and it will come into something brilliant. But for now, and the first thing when your team is struggling, when you want to get your team out of a struggle, the first thing you have to do is cut out conceding goals, and they have done that. Looks very good for Manchester United so far. Is it three? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3 wins.
Yeah, 3 wins
on the trot. But next up is Arsenal on Sunday. Now, the last time Arsenal had an unbeaten run, guess who stopped them? Manchester United. And now Arsenal have 100% record so far this season, and they're visiting Manchester United
We'll
again.
beat them. I just hope they start CR7 in that game.
Well, the thing is, they have actually fared better without CR7.
Thank you, Tega.
They fared better. And now, again,
Thank you,
That's
Tega.
why he as an
this is
Arsenal
not
fan
this
saying,
is
please.
not an indictment on CR7. CR7
Exactly.
is a brilliant goal
I
scorer.
agree.
But for some reason, once he's on the pitch, everybody just becomes lazy. They're like, just
We
give
saw
the ball
it
to Ronaldo.
yesterday.
Yeah, just give the ball to Ronaldo. Just give the ball to Ronaldo. But when he's on the pitch, everybody takes up the responsibility. So, so
It's you again.
but guess what? Cristiano Ronaldo also loves to score against
No,
Arsenal.
I know.
So if
I
they
know.
start him,
I know.
and you talk
They
anyhow,
have
now,
not scored any goal this
he
season.
will score.
I'll be back here on Monday.
He will start with you
I'll
now.
be back here on Monday.
It's okay.
I'll
we
be
have
back
you
here
We
on
have it on
Monday.
YouTube. So please, Manchester United.
Arsenal, my
everything
money's on you this weekend.
I'm going to church on your behalf.
Take all my money.
Careful.
I can't believe this. Can we open the phone lines on Monday?
100%. Just for this, we'll open up the phone lines.
On Monday, not today.
On
Let's talk
Monday.
about Chelsea. With so much, alacrity, Chelsea have signed forward Aubameyang in a £10.3 million deal from Barcelona, and Juventus midfielder Denis Zakaria on a loan. In fact, left back Alonso has left Chelsea by mutual consent and is expected to sign for Barcelona.
Yeah, so a bit of struggle. Barcelona, though. So there are two schools I'm going to go to. I'm going to go for internship, Ajax and Barcelona. I want to learn how Barcelona is making all these business deals with no money. I've never seen broke people that spend so much.
No!
And once players just hear Barcelona, they just go. I don't understand how people are attracted to broke people. But that's cool. I want to go and learn how they did that. And Ajax, the way Ajax have sold players, you just see players gotten sometimes for free or for 10 million, then they sell him for 60 something million. You're just like, Ajax, how are you doing this business? So those two places I need to do internship there. But yeah, Barcelona, Alonso was always looking to Barcelona from last season. His own deal took a while to come through, but it's happened. But for Chelsea though, all the struggles, one of the things that you could say they really needed was a striker up front that would give them goals. Havertz hasn't been doing the business. Sterling has found it a completely different team, but he has put in goals in the back of the net. So it's a completely different team. So to get Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is nice for Chelsea. At least it's an upgrade of what they had before, which is not any out and out striker. But here is where the trick with Aubameyang is. Towards his end of his period in Arsenal, he struggled to score goals. I don't know if that's a function of the issues he was having with the coach or if that's a function of how the league has become. But wait to see. It's even tougher. With Arsenal, you even find people to play for you and pass the ball. With Chelsea, you have to be part of the build-up. You have to be part of the hustle. It's a completely different team, which is why players that play with the ball ahead of them, like Timo Werner, struggled there. So let's see how Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang fits there, and if for anything else, you know that in the game against Arsenal, he's going to come up strong, at least to prove a point. That's the one thing that they can be proud of. But yeah, what getting him is better than not having anybody, if you ask me.
Tega, it's like you brought the messages. So up on YouTube, Ibrahim Hassan says, Tega, welcome back. We've missed you greatly. And he did an amazing job,
Yeah.
but there's only one Tega. Back to regular business, and any Pepple slander shall not be tolerated. Pepple brings his own slander, just so you know, Ibrahim.
Shokbe.
What?
Can I
Ibrahim
ring
is
for 2
probably an
seconds?
Arsenal fan.
Literally, he breathes and he's just asking
No
you to
people
slander him.
slander, Shokbe.
Please, I'm in the locker room now. You can turn off his mic.
The power is like,
I'm out.
bye. Okay. Anyway, if you don't want to read the rest of Ibrahim's messages.
Okay, let's.
Ibrahim goes on to say, Shaka, best behave. We'll allow Pepper to breathe. By the way, give Arsenal, this is definitely an Arsenal fan. Give Arsenal some credit. Now, 5 out of 5 is not easy. And Casey is welcoming you back as well. LK Aderogra says, Tega, please, Chelsea signed one Zakaria on loan. I've never heard of him before, but from the highlights I watched, he looks clumsy and more rough than a bus conductor. Will this be another bad transfer?
He's a diamond in the rough. That's what I would call him. Unfortunately, you don't learn at the top. That's what I say.
Tega Wekobiro, please, on behalf of Arsenal fans worldwide, forgive Victor for his unruly behavior while you were away. As you can see, my young gunners shooting bullets for goals everywhere. Chelsea has collected Aubameyang. They must know when we jam, they must collect. We face Man U next. The Red Devils, we know. They know Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of Gabriels. Welcome back, Tega. All right, thank you very much for that one.
Okay, Emeka from Amua says, see United fans are celebrating a win against a badly depleted and unbalanced Leicester City
Talk
side.
about it.
A team where Wilfred Ndidi was playing centre-back. All that United Gragra will end on Sunday when they face Arsenal.
Correct.
Meanwhile, good luck to Aubameyang wearing the Chelsea number 9 shirts. There's juju on it. No striker of recent memory has succeeded.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
struggle. All
And
right.
Abel from Festac is saying, welcome back, Tega. Manchester United are getting there little by little. Just needs a little tweak in the front line to be more consistent.
All right. Yeah. So.
Okay, so let's take some Sevilla news. And Barcelona are visiting the Estadio Sanchez Pizjuan on Saturday evening to face Sevilla in what should be a fascinating La Liga encounter.
Yes. Tricky one for Sevilla. Haven't started the season well. Have only 1 point so far. But you 1 point? Yeah, one of the last 2, I think. You look at Barcelona on the other hand. After the first game of the season where they were looking for each other because they had no network to communicate, they've been firing on all cylinders since. And it's like Lewandowski came to the La Liga and said, see goals, Sha! And he's just been scoring. So you look at that game and you would think, of course, on paper and based on current form and with the team roster, Barcelona should completely outrun Sevilla. But Sevilla, when they play against teams like Real Madrid and Barcelona, that's when they bring their best football. Will their best football be enough to save them on Saturday? I'm yet to find out. But if you ask me, it's advantage Barcelona. They're going to approach this game the same way they've been approaching. They've approached the last 2 games. Look for goals to score, and I think for Xavi Hernandez, his only competition right now, the only person he's thinking of, the only team that is on his mind, is Real Madrid. Everybody else is still a step behind.
All right, we are done for the day. She's back, people. Don't worry. For the rest of September and for the rest of the time, she'll be here. So keep it tuned. We are coming up with the Feel Good Friday Lagos Talks at 9 o'clock, and we're asking you, what worries you the most about Nigeria? Your thoughts when 9 o'clock comes. Before then, though, remember to continue the conversation with Tega at Tega Supreme. You shall know her by the blue tick. And also at LIS International, there is no A between the N and the L, right? International. Yeah. Okay. Because Ladies in Sports Conference has been doing big things and they've got more plans. So just be checking them out for the updates and also for what women are doing in women are doing spectacularly in their different sporting fields.
That's
All
all
right.
we can say.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that for locker room till Monday
When we open the phone lines,
when we
Oh,
open
I mean,
the
Chima B.
phone
Victor, we
lines.
saw your message because of time. We couldn't take it. He's an Arsenal fan. He says he believes in Arsenal. It's going to be 6/6 this weekend. But there was also a Serena message,
And
and
he
I was like,
also
no,
said-
no, no,
no,
no.
no.
We are out of time. We have to
also
leave the
says-
show. Shakwe, let's be going.
Can we
Shakwe, we
revisit
are
that
going.
Serena Williams issue
We are
based on what
going.
he said while
Show
you
is
were away?
over.
We'd like to confirm something here. Bye. So you can't take the heat.
Put off your mic.
You can't take the heat. Oh.
I cannot believe he did this. Monday on local room. Now shut down this place. We'll get 2 bodyguards for people. 2 bodyguards for
Oh,
people.
they're ganging against me. Help me. Help me.